Now, Trump has recently been eyeing the Panama Canal and Greenland for economic and national security reasons, and the liberal media is just losing their minds over this. Watch.
On Sunday, he threatened to take the Panama Canal, which the United States built but relinquished control of in 1999. Naturally, Panamanian President Jose Raul Mulino didn't love the idea, responding that, quote, every square meter of the canal belongs to Panama and will continue to. But Trump fired back on his social media site. We'll see about that. Then there's his dream of owning Greenland, which he resurrected when he announced his new ambassador to Denmark, Ken Howery, another billionaire Peter Thiel, Elon Musk buddy, writing, for purposes of national security and freedom throughout the world, the United States of America feels that the ownership and control of Greenland is an absolute necessity. Yep, he said it was a necessity. Greenland gained home rule from Denmark in 1979, and its head of government dismissed Trump's calls as meaningless. It's unclear how Trump plans to acquire these sovereign nations, and if that includes the use of American military force. But Rolling Stone reported that a senior Trump transition member said that there's a debate about how much should we invade Mexico. And another source told the magazine that a soft invasion would involve American special forces assassinating cartel leaders in Mexico.
So while China is bolstering their presence in Central America, occupying a few of the ports that are within the Panama Canal region, and because of that Chinese presence, the Panama Canal has raised rates on American shipping cargo, making us less competitive on the global stage. Trump is taking an issue with that. We built the canal, we relinquished ownership to Panama with the expectation that it was going to remain neutral, not be taken over by our number one adversary. So yes, Trump has every reason to target the Panama Canal and even go as far as to retake ownership if that's what's best for the American people. And Greenland, which is owned by Denmark, Trump is not going to let Russia or China take over Greenland because Denmark can't defend it. They don't even contribute the 2% minimum to NATO. So they don't have enough military resources to be able to protect Greenland in the case of an invasion. So Donald Trump is taking the pragmatic approach and saying, we should just take Greenland, we can control it and protect it, because then we don't have to worry about any threats from Russia in the future if they decide to expand into the Arctic, which puts the United States at even more risk. And then finally, you have them freaking out over the idea of United States Special Forces assassinating cartel heads and stopping the flow of drugs and human trafficking throughout the southern border. I mean, all of these things sound perfectly reasonable. In fact, they seem positive, but the liberal media is so hell-bent on fighting everything Trump does and demonizing him at every single turn that they're actually willing to fight an agenda that the American voters said that they wanted.